Long ago, Pari Mahal was said to be a hidden realm where fairies gathered under the moonlight to dance and sing. The palace, glowing with an otherworldly light, was invisible to human eyes unless they were pure of heart. One night, a kind-hearted shepherd stumbled upon the palace while searching for his lost lamb. Entranced by the beauty of the fairies, he hid behind a tree and watched their delicate dance. The queen of the fairies noticed him and, rather than being angered, admired his gentle spirit. She granted him a single wish. The shepherd wished for his valley to always be fertile and beautiful, a wish the queen granted. From then on, Pari Mahal became a guardian of Kashmir's beauty, ensuring the valley flourished. Pari Mahal, or the Palace of Fairies, perched on the Zabarwa mountain range overlooking Dal Lake in Srinagar, is a place steeped in legend and wonder. While historians attribute its construction to Darashikoh, the Mughal prince, local folklore casts it as a magical abode, home to ethereal beings and fantastical happenings. Here, the most enchanting tale associated with Pari Mahal. Pari Mahal became a historical site. It was a mysterious place shrouded in secrecy. Built atop the Zabarwa mountains, the terraced gardens were not the work of ordinary men but the creation of a powerful sorcerer. This sorcerer, who had mastered the forbidden arts of alchemy and enchantment, was obsessed with unlocking the secret to eternal life. The sorcerer chose the location for its breathtaking view of Dal Lake and the fertile valley below, believing the spot was imbued with cosmic energy. Using his magic, he shaped the earth into 7 terraces, each dedicated to a specific mystical element: earth, water, fire, air, ether, time, and spirit. Each terrace was filled with rare plants and flowers, glowing with an otherworldly light. These plants were said to have magical properties. Some could heal any ailment, others could grant visions of the future, and a few held the promise of immortality. But tending to such a garden was no ordinary task. The sorcerer, unable to manage it alone, summoned the fairies of the valley. Fairies were known to be the guardians of nature, their touch bringing life to even the most barren lands. Though reluctant, they agreed to help him, enchanted by the beauty of the garden. In return, the sorcerer promised to set them free once his experiments were complete. For years, the fairies labored tirelessly in the garden, ensuring the magical plants flourished. The sorcerer, however, became consumed by his quest for immortality. As his experiments progressed, he realized he needed more time. Fearing the fairies would abandon him, he broke his promise and used his dark magic to bind them to the garden. The once lush gardens began to change under the weight of his greed. The vibrant flowers dimmed, and the air grew heavy with sorrow. The fairies, now prisoners, wept, their tears mingling with the garden's streams. Despite their suffering, they nurtured the garden, hoping their kindness would soften the sorcerer's heart. One stormy night, the queen of the fairies, a radiant being named Gulpari, decided enough was enough. She gathered her strength and confronted the sorcerer in the heart of the garden. "Your greed has blinded you, sorcerer," she said. "You sought life eternal but have only brought decay. Release us, or face the wrath of nature itself." The sorcerer laughed, dismissing her warnings. "You are bound to me by my magic. You cannot harm me." But Gulpari, drawing power from the very elements the garden was built upon, summoned a great storm. The earth trembled, the streams overflowed, and the winds howled. The magical plants turned against the sorcerer, their vines wrapping around him, binding him in place. As he struggled, Gulpari cast a curse: "For your greed and betrayal, you shall become part of this garden you so dearly coveted. Let this serve as a warning to all who seek to enslave nature." With those words, the sorcerer was turned to stone, his form blending into the rocky walls of the terrace. The fairies, now free, wept tears of relief. Their tears purified the garden, restoring its beauty and balance. However, their bond to the land remained, and they vowed to watch over Pari Mahal, ensuring it was never again misused. To this day, It is said that the sorcerer's stone form remains hidden among the ruins of Pari Mahal, his face frozen in an expression of despair. The fairies, invisible to human eyes, continue to tend the garden, and visitors often feel a strange sense of tranquility and magic in its terraces. Locals warn that those who enter Pari Mahal with greed in their hearts might hear the faint whisper of the sorcerer's voice, tempting them with promises of power. But those who come with respect and love for nature leave with a sense of peace, as if blessed by the fairies themselves. Thus, Pari Mahal stands as a timeless reminder of the harmony between humanity and nature and a cautionary tale against the perils of unchecked ambition. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe and support the channel to get more folk tales of India.